here's what I've been working on that's led to my video of the week. I'm going to be using a piece of pipe as a Diabolo axle just for the ease of demonstration. I start out just by grabbing the strings, and to make the inverted cradle, right stick goes under left string, and then the left stick goes underneath the right string, this one right here, and that comes out to an inverted asymmetrical cradle. So from the performance view, this diagonal string is going to the straight string counterclockwise, and this one is clockwise. So from there, I would toss the Diabolo onto the straight string, right there, and it makes this pattern. When I release with my pinkies, the string that I'm holding, it makes this web, and in order to do the suicide, I take my index finger and put it in the loop, and then toss the Diabolo through the top two strings, and it comes out to here. The right stick comes out of the loop, and it's then just, I do a little swing around and back, but really just from here, the right stick goes around the axle twice. And it's important in that time that it goes over twice. So, over the top. Once, twice, and catch to go to open string. For the second part of the trick, I start from a V with the sticks. It's important to have two fingers in between the sticks, and the left stick goes underneath the right string, right stick goes underneath the left string, and then I grab the X with my index finger. It comes out to this pattern, which I think is kind of cool. The Robin Hood video of the week, I think this might be the sword that they were looking for. Anyways, you rotate just like that and toss the Diabolo out of the string right into cradle. So from a normal symmetrical cradle with the straight string in front or in the back, doesn't really matter. You start here with the Diabolo in the string. In order to get to the kitten's cradle, you grab the diagonal strings, and then you're back to an inverted cradle, but a slightly different one. This is the symmetrical inverted cradle. And then from here, as you release the string, it gets caught right there. So you toss the Diabolo on the straight string, you end up in this position, and from here, you can take your pinky from where you're holding it, you can put it inside the loop and grab the strings that are holding the Diabolo, and that turns into the kitten's cradle right there. When you release, it's on a left back side and around. One other thing that I wanted to point out was when you go to the inverted cradle, there's two different ways to do it. You can start right hand stick under left string, and then to go to the asymmetrical, you come from the back side, and it's counterclockwise and clockwise. Or you can come from the front side, and in order to get it, you kind of have to use your index finger right there, come through, and that gets you to a symmetrical inverted cradle where the straight string is in the front, and that releases to cat's cradle. The other one, the asymmetrical, releases to cat's cradle with the straight string over the X, which is kind of weird. One other trick I was looking at was if you start with just a normal cradle, symmetrical, just like you would for the cat's cradle, and you grab the diagonal strings there. Let's see. Grab the diagonal strings and then toss the Diabolo onto the straight string. You can then release what you're holding. It gives you this position, which you can then kind of pin the strings on the sticks, and I like to call this the true Eiffel Tower. I don't know if anybody's done that or not, but it looked kind of reminiscent of the Eiffel Tower trick. And then From there you can also make a little cradle with the sticks just by going like that. And I like to swing the Diabolo back and forth like a pendulum. Kind of looks like a grandfather clock. And left back side. And you have